Welcome to Never Over Live. This is our Wrestle Recap podcast number 14 for February 9th, 2017. Thank you very much for joining us. Tonight's going to be a little bit of a shorter podcast because we're going to see John Wick 2 tonight. So, time is of the essence and there's other things to do. So, without further ado, I don't know, is there too much that we want to actually talk about with Raw and SmackDown?
You guys talk about something really quick. I got a tweet, and I also got to lock in my picks for the card.
Yeah, you do that first, bud. This is the
Benjamin's the cup.
We'll cut you some slack. I figured you'd know the formula of how these go down. That the champion picks first, but it's your first time in 6 months. You know,
yeah.
it took you a while to become champ.
You're
so
a rookie.
We'll
let it go.
We'll cut you some slack. Brad was champ forever. I was a 2-time champ, so.
We know the process.
Yeah, we understand how this channel operates, so it's all right, man. Just take your time, do whatever you want back there.
Do you want to do a quick, somewhat recap?
Yeah, unfortunately I didn't watch either program this week because there's just too much wrestling every week, and there's just other things I'd like to do.
Did you
so
read? I kept up to date.
I watched highlights from Raw, and I did actually watch all of SmackDown, so.
Okay.
That's where my allegiances lie right now is the blue brand, because I'm friggin'
everybody's allegiance.
Baron Corbin picking up a clean
win
pin off an end of days.
Yeah, on AJ.
He only hit it the once?
Yeah, just the one.
Okay, so they are protecting that finisher.
Yeah.
That's good. Make finishers great again.
Little disappointed with Joe's first match. It was against
I was pissed to see that
superhuman Roman.
I was so pissed to see that be to be a friggin' interference.
Yeah, from Braun Strowman.
From Braun Strowman, yeah. I was not impressed.
No.
Although I wasn't expecting the rocket ship to the moon like Finn Balor got, because I think he's still probably going to get that rocket ship when he comes back.
Yeah.
But
who Braun or Samoa? Samoa Joe?
What was I saying?
The rocket ship. Is it Samoa Joe's? Are you talking about
like the rocket ship that Finn got? I wasn't expecting that for Joe. But
right.
I was expecting something a little bit more than, how much does that devalue Seth Rollins?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Like Seth Rollins goes out injured to a Kimura lock, that's how it happened, but not necessarily. And then Roman Reigns comes in, and Joe dominated him for most of the match.
Yeah.
But still, the fact that he had to win from interference from Braun Strowman, I think it was a bad play. Because I know they're trying to keep Roman strong for whatever reason.
Yeah.
That's a good point. What's the end game there?
For Roman Reigns?
Yeah, okay, Brock made sense, right? It was this
Brock
unstoppable force.
Yeah.
Kind of. So, that whole angle they played was fair, and it did a good job of establishing the dominance of Goldberg as well. You know what I mean? They've successfully built up a couple characters out of this, right?
Yeah.
But what's the end game with Roman?
Only Vince knows that.
Sit on the other end, dude. I don't know what you're doing. I don't. Why keep why?
Why do they continue to push Roman despite everything?
Not push. They're going to do that anyway, and they're going to do that whatever way they see fit. But why the make Roman look strong angle? Why? What's the end game there? Why constantly make Roman look strong? You can keep pushing the guy till you're blue in the face. AJ got a big push, became champion within a year, right?
Yeah.
But they didn't have to play the make AJ look strong angle with him. So what is the end game with Roman Reigns?
I don't know,
it's paper. It's paper. He'll always been when you look at it on paper in the history books or on the network in the future, he'll always be the big guy. He'll always be that guy who was always at the top of the card looking strong. They'll edit the crowd reactions. They'll do whatever they got to do. But he'll always be there no matter what. It doesn't.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
But see, they even know that Roman gets heat because that's the whole reason why they brought him out at 30.
Yeah.
Because they knew Randy was going to get heat if he won the Rumble.
Yeah,
but
so why give it to? I still don't understand that. That's such a dumb logic. Yeah, we're gonna put Roman out at 30, so people actually like that Randy win.
That's because they're...
Why even make
Randy the winner?
Make Randy the winner then if you're not confident that he can get over
by himself? Yeah.
Well, that's because their big money match for WrestleMania is going to be
Goldberg and Brock
versus Lesnar
for
for
the
that
Universal title. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's how it's going to go down. Kevin Owens, enjoy that Universal title.
I'm not watching Mania if that's the main event.
No, it's going to be the main event.
I'm not going to watch Mania.
You'll watch WrestleMania.
Why? It's As a fan, we have to start rejecting this shit.
Exactly. That's why I kind of don't pay attention to Raw right now.
You boycott it. You don't watch.
We watch SmackDown.
You don't. Give
I'll watch SmackDown.
Money It's just bad. Stop being bad. Stop making
the champ's gonna get some paper to write down the predictions.
Stop.
Although, to be perfectly honest, I do enjoy SmackDown more, but I am, other than the Elimination Chamber match this Sunday, I am not looking forward to Elimination Chamber.
Really?
The pay-per-view itself is pretty weak.
Yeah.
It's got, I think it has 3 women's matches on it.
3 women's matches.
There's 7 matches somehow.
Stop
One
being
of them
sexist pigs, you sexist pigs.
It doesn't matter, but the gender, it's just, of the 3 women's matches, they're not great combinations. They're not great, it's not...
I bet you that...
The Alexa Bliss-Naomi thing feels really weird.
Yeah, that feud kind of just came out of nowhere.
Exactly,
really.
yeah. Naomi was a ghost off TV for weeks, and then just comes flying back in, okay, whatever.
But wherever she was and she trained up good, because her match that she had last week, she was really, she was pulling out moves that I've never seen her do before.
Yeah,
sure,
somebody said that. So,
wherever she's been, she's obviously been training.
Yeah, that's fine, but it's just, it all just... It just out of nowhere. It makes no sense. The Becky-Mickey thing is okay and pretty neat, because it's okay, this was someone who was really good back in the day versus kind of the, one of the, it women's wrestlers right now.
My God, Mickie James should have been in a feud with Sasha Banks.
Oh, yeah? Why? What makes you think that?
Just this past Tuesday, they had the contract signings.
Yeah,
they brought
caught
out,
that. I caught a bit of that, yeah.
They brought out both sets of women to do the same contract signing at the same time. Yep. Anyways, Mickie James was going on about how she wanted to take a piece out of Becky because she says, you're claiming to be part of this women's revolution, but 7, I've been on the sideline for 8 years, and that's 8 years of rage because the women's revolution started with me and Trish Stratus, and if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be here. Yeah. And I'm for the way that Sasha Banks
has been selling
goes on about we started a revolution, Mickie James and her would have been
a good feud. That's a good point, Brad. Yeah.
But once again, it's just where your talent's at, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm good to go with predictions, lads. I'm ready. I'm just going to shoot from there.
And other than that, rumor is Seth is going to be able to make it back for...
I still don't think they should.
Mania.
Even if he is, they really shouldn't do it.
They really should.
I think you could do a really good storyline. The other proposed idea is Triple H and Shane.
Sure. Yeah, all right, yeah. I would want, yep.
You could do the whole,
Yep, fighting for the company thing.
Fighting for the company thing, yeah.
Yep, totally. Bring Vince in.
Yeah, you could build that storyline in 6 weeks, no problem.
No problem, yep.
No, you can
do it right after Fastlane like they built Shane and Taker.
No.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
No.
GG.
That's not enough time.
Yeah, they did it with Taker and Shane.
It's not enough time.
They did it with Shane.
That'd be just...
Taker showed up once.
It's an excellent idea. I'm not knocking the idea. It's just not enough time. The Seth Triple H stuff was great because it was months of building a storyline.
Yeah.
You built the tension. You got the fans salivating over the idea, being like, where is this? So then this neat idea of having the fight for the company be a throwaway idea in a month, here it is, done. That's yeah,
but you could,
it's bad storytelling. If it's okay, they treat it like a TV show, right? They treat it like a TV show. That is their big. That's if this is a TV show, this is a season an entire season of a TV show's idea. Not 3 episodes, 4 episodes.
What if it's the start and then Triple H pulls an NXT invasion that goes right until SummerSlam?
Okay, that's a better idea, Brad. Why didn't you say that?
Did you just think of that?
I just thought of that. Because
Brad has good ideas from time to time.
You can push it that way,
Some
right?
diamonds in the ever-vasting desert of rough.
Seth was the guy, an NXT call-up. Finn was the guy, an NXT call-up. Kevin Owens is the current guy.
Like, all the NXT guys are on Raw.
Yeah, Samoa Joe is now...
Yeah, there's a...
Triple H's proxy. Like,
I'm coming around.
You could do the start... Triple H and Shane at Mania as the start of the feud.
Yeah.
Say Shane wins, and then Triple H is like, I'm going to take my NXT guys and girls.
I'm going to take my NXT championship.
We'll just... he can run it on both shows. Like, Hunter could show up on both shows. And be like,
that's why I think they could fast-track that story of Triple H versus Shane. You have both
which
shows.
Makes sense if you
Stephanie's in the middle. It takes Stephanie away from being a tweener with... Mick, and she's got to pick between her husband and her brother, and that's what it'll boil down to at WrestleMania. Same way it did at WrestleMania, like same thing between.
They should use WrestleMania as a kickoff point, not.
No, it should be
not
the
an
end.
ending point.
No, it's got to be an ending point.
No,
WrestleMania's always been an ending point.
Oh yes, WrestleMania can be an ending point, not this one. Not this WrestleMania. Next year's WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
Build
and
it.
Start doing the
make
seasons.
it epic.
Make it the actual seasons.
Yeah, make it a whole year of like this is the plot
they
for
are
the next
making
year.
It epic with Brock and Goldberg as the Universal Championship match. That's how it's epic. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then that gives your boy Baron Corbin a reason to be pushed at the World Championship on SmackDown.
Do you guys want to predict Elimination Chamber?
Yeah, go ahead.
So am I going with all my match predictions to start, or am I...
That's how we do it.
Okay. I forget.
What?
I forgot. Like we were like it bounced between match to match, and the champion was going, and then okay, great, all right. So
did you even pay attention?
I don't think so. He always ran the show. All of a sudden he's champ, and it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
First match on the card, because there's no kickoff.
No.
Not even kickoff matches. Yeah. Which is all right with me. I don't care.
I think a couple of them have to get dropped.
Okay, I got 7 matches.
Yeah, there is 7 matches.
Mojo and Kurt Hawkins.
No, I'm thinking some of the matches they have now get dropped.
Anyway.
I'm thinking like the handicap match gets dropped.
There are 7 matches on the card. We are predicting the 7 matches. And here we go. You got your predictions ready there, Dawson?
I got my predictions ready. Awesome. You go first.
Apollo Crews and Kalisto versus Dolph Ziggler. 2-on-1 handicap match. I have Apollo Crews and Kalisto winning.
Okay. So who do you have after that? You then have...
There's Becky Lynch and Mickie James facing off against one another. I have Mickie James winning that one.
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown Tag Team Turmoil, in which there are American Alpha, Ascension, Breezango, Heath Slater, and Rhino.
American Alpha and the Usos, and then a bunch of other guys.
The Usos winning that one.
Okay.
Nikki Bella versus Natalya. I have Nikki Bella winning.
Mm-hmm.
Luke Harper versus Randy Orton. I have Randy Orton winning.
Right.
The SmackDown Women's Championship. I have Naomi winning.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match. I have Bray Wyatt winning.
All right, those are the champs' picks. To recap, Benjamin has... I can't read any of this. Between the handicap match, he has Apollo Crews and Kalisto winning over Dolph Ziggler. Between Mickie James and Becky Lynch, he went with Mickie James. In the... What is this
Tag Team Turmoil.
Tag Team Turmoil, he has the Usos. The Usos? Yeah. Winning Nikki Bella versus Natalya. He's got Nikki Bella winning. Luke Harper, Randy Orton. Benjamin has Randy Orton winning. In the women's championship match, he has Naomi beating Alexa Bliss to become champ. And in the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match, he has Bray Wyatt winning. Those are the champs' picks. All right, Brad. Shall we go back and forth now?
Yeah, sure.
You go first as I bring this up.
All right. Dolph versus Apollo Crews and Kalisto.
Yep.
I'm going to say this first. There is no winner in this match.
Ooh.
No, it's
So what
either
are you saying?
it's two guys have to take out one guy, which doesn't help them look strong,
Yeah.
or it's one guy is able to beat two guys, which makes him look like it's
Makes Dolph look really good, but
Yeah.
buries the shit out of Kalisto and Apollo Crews.
yeah.
Perma-glorified jobbers.
Either way, this match isn't going to end good for the three men involved.
So you're thinking it's kind of a draw,
Well,
so
not
to
ne-
speak.
no,
or
not necessarily
No, it's got a
draw. Dolph is going to win, but I'm just saying.
There's
like,
going to be
it's-
hijinks win.
Yeah,
Count-out win or
it's
something.
just it's going to be.
I don't think it's gonna be good at all.
It's not going to be good
I
for
was surprised to
anybody
see it. I was
involved.
like, why would you even do this?
Yeah. It's bad
So-
booking for all guys involved. I have Kalisto and Apollo Crews winning. Solely for the reason is you can't have two guys lose to one guy.
Well, no,
Like,
that's textbook handicap match, but it's also like a textbook handicap match is the one guy wins.
Yeah.
But not the way this.
Not
is
with these
set up.
guys. These guys can't, like, Apollo Crews. I guess what I'm saying is Apollo Crews and Kalisto will never come back from this.
Yeah,
you
Apollo
No.
could set up
is
some.
so bad.
Yeah, you could set up someone else and
What-
have them win, but
I have Apollo Crews and Kalisto winning, and then I have Apollo going heel. In all honesty,
Huh.
so that's
that'd be neat. That'd be a good idea.
That's my prediction for that.
Yeah.
Mickey James, Becky Lynch lads.
Mickey James.
I have Mickey James as well.
Oh wow, that actually kind of surprised me. I didn't think you guys would both go.
I just think
think-
Mickey James needs a win a lot more than Becky does.
Which is a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
I suppose if you think about it, but
Well,
Plus-
it's new. Like, she was in the business years ago,
Yeah.
so it's like this is a whole new group of fans, new
And she
group of
didn't
people.
win at the pre-show for
Yeah.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
She didn't win there, so
do you think it's clean?
I don't think it matters really.
Yeah,
I think
that's what I was.
for
That was what I thought the first
Mickey
two. in my
James, a
head.
win's gonna be a win.
Yeah.
Plus, with being on the road to WrestleMania, I still feel like Mickey James and Becky are somehow going to be involved at WrestleMania, and I think this year it's going to be very good for the faces at WrestleMania.
It'll either be like I'm thinking the SmackDown women's picture for the championship. I'm thinking it's either a huge multi-woman match, or or it's gonna be Becky and Alexa if Alexa gets it back.
Mm.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Becky's in that championship picture though. You gotta know she is.
Yeah.
Tag team turmoil.
American Alpha,
I too have American Alpha.
with the Revival showing up and putting everybody in check.
That would be real dope. I don't think it happens.
It's not happening. They're going to Raw.
Yeah, Raw needs. I think Raw needs the groups a little
Raw-
bit more.
Yeah, which is too
man.
bad. But I hear what you're saying.
Fucking
Nikki Bella, not Hart.
Nikki Bella and Natalia. I have Nikki Bella.
Oh, he had Ziggler. Okay. Yeah, I too had Nikki Bella.
You're getting a little bit worried there, aren't you?
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I think Brad and I are gonna have all the same picks.
Randy Orton, Luke Harper.
Randy Orton is going to go on an undefeated streak into WrestleMania.
I too have Randall Orton winning.
Randall Keith Orton.
Yeah, for the Keith.
SmackDown Live Women's Championship match.
Alexa Bliss.
I too have Alexa Bliss.
You two are cute. The WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match.
Bray Wyatt.
John Cena. No, I'm just kidding. Bray Wyatt.
All right, boys. Wow.
That
I'm feeling real good.
I'm feeling real good in the fact that you probably won't retain. I'm feeling real good about that.
So to sum up,
I'm putting your women's title match and your tag team title match on notice.
to sum it up, Apollo Crews and Kalisto, Dolph Ziggler, all of us are Mickey James.
Yep.
These two peasants are American Alpha, I, the champion, and going to be continuing reigning champion right through till WrestleMania and beyond. The Usos, all three of us had Nikki Bella. All three of us had Randall Keith Orton. These two small, insignificant, average-sized men are Alexa Bliss. I picked Naomi, and then all three of us picked Bray Wyatt.
This one for the Never Overworld champion could be predicted or established real quick.
Or we could get a draw, and I retain.
I don't know if we can have
Is
a
that
draw.
possible?
I think, no, we all have different. Well,
We can have a draw. And then I keep my championship.
I'll play one.
And I keep my Never Overworld championship.
I don't think we can draw.
Did anybody watch Talking Smack this week?
No.
All right. So, Nikki Bella was on.
Yeah.
And Natalya came out and attacked her.
Oh.
And, like,
John didn't know.
the front of the table, you know how they have, like, the plexiglass kind of in the front?
Mm-hmm.
Nikki was, like, she got thrown over the table and kind of, she was trying to pick herself up, so she was underneath the plexiglass, and Natalya grabbed her arm and, like, smashed her right into the plexiglass in the bar. It looked gnarly as fuck. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I'm not sure if that was real or fake.
Ouchie.
And then I was like, oh, John Cena was supposed to be on. So I was like, maybe he was supposed to be there with her. And then it was like, the attack happened, and then John Cena was there, like, totally calm.
Yeah, I heard he just kind of did nothing about it.
Did nothing about it. No sold the shit out of his girlfriend just being, like, attacked. And, like, saying how, you know, after her neck injury, like, she's starting to feel numbness on the left side of her body and stuff. And I'm like, and yet you're here totally calm doing an interview with Daniel Bryan and Renee Young right now. I was like, you are either a robot or this is a totally fake injury.
Gotta think the latter.
Yeah. So it's like, come on, WWE, at least try. If you're gonna make injuries, fake injuries, like, try and make it feel real at least.
Yeah. But not Sasha Banks real, because Sasha always oversells it like she died.
Well, she's a revolutionary.
Yeah,
So, but anyways, yeah, I just thought that was really, it was a bungle on WWE's
A bungle
doing that, because I was just like, it totally took me out of it. As soon as he started talking and he was like totally calm, I turned Talking Smack off, because I was just like,
That's fair.
Ever since the Rumble, I'm starting to have issues with the product, like big issues that I can't overlook
it's
anymore.
It's all because Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
It's all because Roman Reigns came in at number 30. That's gonna sum it up. That's done. I'm done. We gotta go watch it. We gotta go see John Wick.
Who's Reigns going against at Fastlane?
Braun
Is it Braun Strowman?
Because you know Taker's coming out in that match.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Dean?
Well, and by all reports, Taker is like
On death's door.
really a hurting unit. Like, he needs to have hip surgery, but he's refusing to get it until he knows he's going to be done wrestling. And I'm like, if you can't get out there and move around, you're done wrestling. And apparently it's Taker that suggested the Roman Taker match at Mania, possibly. As a generational passing of the torch.
I'm
like,
it's too early yet to call that match, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you who's going to win that match yet.
Yeah, we still got lots of time, but...
So, anyway. When the time comes, we'll cross that we'll cross that 5-7 hour bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
So.
Not me.
Sure.
If it's Goldberg and Brock Lesnar.
For the Universal title?
Boycotting the Mania hard.
Cool.
Too bad couldn't start a movement. I'm sure a lot of people will go in on that.
They did it. They tried last year. Like, they tried cancel WWE Network after Daniel Bryan got out and Batista won the...
Oh, a few years ago.
Yeah, that was a few years ago.
And then they almost did it again last year when Roman Reigns won. Or Roman Reigns... No.
Yeah, he won last year.
2 years ago. Triple H won last year.
Not at Mania.
No, at the Rumble.
At the Rumble.
Oh, at the Rumble, yeah.
Yep, when Batista won it 3 years ago, and then when Roman Reigns won it, there was like, it was canceled WWE Network, because then that's when last year was when they spiked it with Shane and Taker, because they needed it.
They needed something that was actually worth watching instead of just a hot mess.
They needed an Attitude Era draw.
They just needed a match that was entertaining.
Yeah. And it was not an entertaining match.
No.
Because Taker can't move, and all Shane can do is jump off of things really high.
Spot fest. Yep. That's all it was. Well, on that depressing note, I think we'll end there.
We're going to see John Wick.
Going to see John Wick too.
Bang, bang.
All right. Thanks, guys, for checking this podcast out. It was really quick, but c'est la vie. That's
dirty.
Wrestle Recap Podcast number 14 for February 9th, 2017. Make sure you guys fill out the Never Over Live People's
Respect
Championship
that belt,
poll
man.
so you can
He's holding
become
the right
Never
way.
Over People's Champ, just like Kev Bone and Pinch.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you on Sunday.